안녕하세요, 통님.
네, 반갑습니다. 와인 마신 한통 이준혁입니다.
오늘 아주 특별한 손님을 모셨죠.
네, 피에르 파이야의 오너인 앙뚜안 파이야 씨를 모셨습니다. What a great pleasure meet you again in Seoul after Champagne Seoul 2003. And how have you been?
I'm very good. I'm pretty happy to be back. What was the last time I came? It was like a few months ago. So happy to be back and happy to be back on the Korean market in Seoul.
Would you introduce the Bouzy에 region where the winery is located?
Yeah, Bouzy에 it's a beautiful terroir. It's located in the Champagne region, of course, and mostly in the Montagne de Reims. It's a terroir facing the south. So it's with Ambonnay. They're the two most beautiful terroirs for Pinot Noir, south facing, which gives usually very rich, aromatic and complex Pinot Noir. And yeah, the winery is located in this village. We have 11 hectares in this beautiful terroir. We are very lucky with young vines, old vines, and of course mostly Pinot Noir. Yeah.
In terms of old wine, there is no legal standard of the period. Would you tell us your own standard of old wines?
It's a good question. I think to me old vines is something around like 40s, 50 years old, 60 years old. Yeah, planted in the 60s, 50s. It's hard to keep old vines nowadays because it takes a lot of effort of taking care of the pruning system, make sure that the vines are able to age for a very long period. So we tend to prune our vineyards a certain way and make sure that they are the sap direction of the vines are well protected. And so yeah, the standard is around like 50, 60 years old, at least a little bit younger than us. Or older than us.
Okay. Generally, the old wine have connotation of concentration. Do you think this is the most important aspect of old wine?
Yeah, to me, from my experience, young vines usually gives beautiful, round and aromatic and fruity wines. The older the vines gets, the more concentration or the more precise the wine becomes. So because it should be quite simple to understand, the roots of an old vine goes deeper in the soil, and the deeper the roots go, the most little flavors the wine will get, like minerality, saltiness, everything that the roots can get from the chalk. Champagne subsoil is made of chalk. And if you want to get that precision, that taste of the chalk, the minerality, it usually becomes from old vines, and because the roots are going very down in the soil.
Known by hearsay, one person work for 1 hectare, followed by organic cultivation, which must need hard work and effort. Do you colleagues feel happy and satisfied with the working environment?
Yeah, for us it's something very important to create an environment where the people who work with us feel comfortable and well. It's a very hard work, working every day at the vineyard outside. It's very rainy in Champagne. So we need some people to work with us, and to give them like a comfortable environment, it's important to have enough people and a lot of people per hectare to do the job with us. So it's true that nowadays we invested a lot on our team, and it's 1 person per hectare. So it helped us to control every single step to do like a very qualitative work at the vineyard and also in the cellar. Yeah, being organic is a very tough challenge in Champagne. Again, we're in the north. It rains quite a lot. We need a lot of people. We need to have a good team. Yeah. Thanks.
Could you explain what your the Les Parcelles, please?
It's one of the most important wine at the winery. It's the main production. It's the image of what we do at the winery. We have as I said, 11 hectares in Bouzyé, and this is the blend of the different vineyards we have at the winery. So it's a perfect example of a Pinot Noir from the village of Bouzyé with a lot of concentration, good structure, nice fruit, but defined by the soil, which is a very chalky soil, so with a lot of minerality, a lot of freshness. So it's a Pinot Noir Bouzyé, mostly, only Bouzyé and mostly Pinot Noir from 19 base vintage.
And Bouzyé Grand Cru Glaze is well known for wine lovers. And so let's jump to the Lude or Taisi Premier Cru. Would you introduce this vineyard briefly?
Yeah.
That's a new project we started in 2018 with my brother. We love wine. We like to taste wine from other regions, and we've never vinified any Pinot Meunier before.
Yeah.
We wanted to find like really beautiful Meunier, but which had some similarity with our own terroir from Bouzyé, which is clay on the topsoil and the chalk, very chalky soil in the subsoil. And Taisi and Lude are both terroirs which are quite similar to that kind of soil. The idea was to produce a Meunier with a lot of tension and salinity. And Lude and Taisi are perfect for that.
Many domains are now going through change in generation. Is there any rising star domain in your perspective? Even it's not.
Even if it's not champagne, I won't talk about champagne on record. No way. I'm a big Burgundy lover, and I have a lot of friends in Burgundy. And to me, the new generation, which is not new anymore, but they took over the wineries at the same time as I did, the Bachelet Monod and the Matro. To me, Domaine Matro and Bachelet Monod are two beautiful wineries. I'm good friends with them, and I love their wines, and they are like incredible wines.
As the matter of fact that your wife is Japanese, you must be familiar with Asian food pairing with champagne. And would you recommend a good pairing with Asian cuisine with Pierre Paillard's champagnes?
That's a good question. Yeah, my wife is true. She's partly French and partly Japanese Korean. Long story. I love Asian cuisine. It's I find it very delicate, and of course with champagne it goes very well because of the minerality, the acidity. And I'm waiting for you to cook something for me. Taste.
I will prepare for pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta and the tender steak.
Okay.
And yesterday we ate the galbi.
Yeah.
And I prepare for that.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
가끔 이제 외국에서 이제 이렇게 와인메이커 오면 제가 가끔 요리를 하는데 제가 이번에 세 번째로 요리하는 것 같아요. 전에 이제 제롬이 왔을 때 요리를 한번 했었고 페고에 로랑스가 왔을 때 요리를 했었고 지금 세 번째인데 샴페인하고 준비를 했는데 어떨지 모르겠네요. 가보시죠. 이제 주방에 왔습니다. 제가 이제 간단하게 요리 몇 가지 해서 앙뚜안이랑 즐겨볼까 합니다. I'm not chef, just
You're a chef. You look like a chef. And I like your apron, by the way.
Let's talk about your winemaker life. Is it hard? Is it hard for you?
Yeah, the winemaker's life. What do you think about being a winemaker, chef? You visit a lot of winery.
I don't have vineyard.
You don't have vineyards, yeah. No,
I don't know why vineyard.
No, it's a beautiful life. Doing wine, it's a beautiful work. I mean, you work with vineyards, grapes. You do your own product. We're very lucky. I mean, we've been doing wine there for like 8 generations. So it's kind of a lot of pressure to keep going that tradition. Champagne is fun because it takes time. When you put a wine in a cellar, you get the result like 4 or 5 years after, because you need the wine to age for a certain amount of time in the cellar. So when you make a decision, And when you do a transition from one generation to another, it takes time to learn the style you want to do. And so you want to keep going with the style of your family, but you also want to implement your own winemaking process. So that was the main subject with my brother, trying to find out where direction we wanted to go and the style we wanted to give to our wine, especially with the new climate. The climate has changed, so we have to adapt. And so it's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Actually, this is the pasta. Terroir with the shrimp and
Looks good. It looks beautiful.
bon appetit.
You should open a restaurant, right?
No. What do you think about the caviar with the champagne? Yeah.
Caviar is a beautiful product. I mean, it's a beautiful, tasty mineral.
I prepare this is 2024 year. It's the dragon. Enjoy the caviar.
Are you serious?
Why?
Thank you.
It's from caviar.
Okay.
Yeah. I love this caviar brand.
Yeah, it's a French brand, yeah.
저 협찬 좀 해주세요. 비밀의아님 협찬 좀 해주세요.
Caviar has this unique taste and salinity that goes well with champagne. It's crazy.
Usually, I love Terroir with champagne. Is perfect. And also the caviar. 다음 요리 안심입니다. 안심 스테이크. Please.
Thank you.
A little bit. And this is the salt.
And mustard.
Yeah. And
Wasabi. Okay.
And wasabi.
And wasabi.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Usually Korean people, we call the sam.
Okay. You
use
take some salad.
Yeah.
Then
Some
you-
vegetable.
Okay.
And also a little of the soy sauce.
Okay.
And yeah,
And
and
then you
with the steak.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's really good. It's really tasty.
Very juicy.
Oh, it's
Yeah, right.
beautiful. It's but thanks for sharing this. It's
No.
it's a beautiful plate. It's
My pleasure.
It tastes. It's very tasty. 사랑해요, right? 사랑해요. Okay. 사랑해요. Yeah, so thank you all the Korean wine lovers. Thanks for welcoming me in Seoul. It's a pleasure to be here. I was really happy to come back. I found the wine scene here so exciting. So thanks a lot for enjoying my wine here in Seoul and in Korea. And you're more than welcome whenever you want in my winery in Bouzy에.
Oh.
With Chef Lee.
오케이, 여기까지 하고 마치겠습니다. 바이.